Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Network with other business owners. Network with other business owners. That's a very important thing. And when I say network, it doesn't necessarily have to be a formal network, though that's a great thing. Let me talk about that. It's not a bad thing if you can. Like say, what's an example that I'm familiar with that I can definitely speak on? Say, okay, vendors. Because I've told you several times that I've done several hundred vending shows over the years. That's actually something I miss. I might actually get ready to set up for one just to do it. I actually miss doing that. It is so much fun. But say you got a group of fellow vendors and stuff, and you say, well, hold up, let's form a formal network. Like we can share information, share places to set up to vend, and indeed maybe even set up our own shows. You can make a lot of money. You can get information, get knowledge. And this is in anything. You can have a formal network, a cooperative, something like that. And it's like y'all can work together. Or and that's just on one level. Also network with other business owners informally. Just know them. And when we say network, okay, you know some business owners and stuff. And it could be in different businesses. Here's the key with that. They understand you. Whether it's on a formal basis, informal, y'all just getting together for some drinks and everything, y'all can share stuff. Like I give you another example because, my main thing is publishing books. And I told you when I started my publishing company in the late 90s and, got to the point I could actually live off the money. One of the things I would do was network with black bookstore owners and actually some non-black bookstore owners as well. Just be friendly and talk. But I had set up a situation where whenever I needed money, all I had to do was contact one and got my books in their stores. There was even one tiny chain. I ain't gonna call their name because I know there's some stuff, but I'll just say they were in the DC area and I knew the owners. I got past a lot of their, procedures for getting a book in their store. All I had to do was just hit them up and stuff and set up book signings with them. And one of the things they did with each other, I found out they all knew each other because they would network and, have lunch together or something like that because they didn't feel like they were competing with each other. All of them had a good distance from each other. All of them had their own customers, but just to share some intel, some knowledge, shoot the breeze or something. And, that's one level, anything. See, here's the thing with it. You're on two levels. One, if you're networking with people in a similar business or businesses that's relating to yours, that's a community. You got people understanding what you're going through. They can give you sometimes just to shoot the breeze. I can joke about some stuff that's happening, or stuff that's happening in the business. Like, okay, let's say the bookstore owners again. They can share intelligence about, good distributors to work with or some trends that are happening where they can help each other out. And sometimes they could just shoot the breeze. They say, bookstore owners again, you always got these people that come in the store and just sit there and read the books, but don't buy anything. And you can't really get mad at the person or something because, they still customers and stuff. But you do get some people like that, or they can give some ideas, like I said, trends, stuff like that, right? But, and on another level, not even on another level, kind of continue what I was saying, they can know what you're going through and everything. But let's expand this to business owners, period. Okay, I'm doing podcasts and I publish. I might meet another business owner that sells shea butter. Oh, I love it. I'd be Ron, make sure his skin is right. All right, you see, okay, nothing on the surface, nothing in common. But both business owners. See, one of the things is they can understand basics. Now, I remember a few years ago, I was sleeping on an air mattress. eating at getting food from a dollar store. That's in fact, that was one of the things that inspired me to start a money channel anyway. Just to give the understanding of that mindset. Because you in business, you might not be, if you're serious about business, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Nobody's going to start out with just $1 million or like great funding. Seriously, you got to have something to even get that, because anybody, even the angel investors and stuff, they want to know they can get their money back. So you even got to work to get to that point. It can be tough. You in business and stuff, I'm going to tell you, think about it. Like I said, the air mattress thing, I joked with quite a few business owners about that. They say you got to do it. It's stuff. Because it's like, yeah, you could probably afford like a regular bed and everything. You could probably afford that 60-inch TV, but you putting that extra money into the business. So you get that air mattress and stuff, and you catch every sale at every food sale at a grocery store, or even get some stuff from cheaper places. Or if you building a business, you might not be able to afford those other places anyway. Because like I said, you putting the money into your business. You trying to grow there. Now, if you're successful, you get to the point, hey, you can have that big old king size bed, water bed too. You might can get to that point, but you got to start off. Another business owner understand that, the sacrifices you got to make. You might not be able to buy all those fly clothes right away. You might have to drive that hoopty for a bit. Like I know this dude, he had a straight up hoopty. He was a publisher, a writer. Now he's making movies now and everything. But I remember the day he had that little jacked up hoopty. He said, hey man, I was getting some miles on it. He was doing book signings, not even flying. He was driving in this hoopty. But you understood it. You understood it. And it's just being in a place, it's ultimately about being with people who understand it. A lot of people don't understand business or what you got to do. Seriously. A lot of people, let's just be real. Most people are working a steady job if they're even working. They always know where their money is going to come from. They don't understand the same level of sacrifice. What you can't buy, you might have to cook more instead of going out. You can't buy those fly clothes. Or even for relationships, if you're a business owner, you might not can date the same way. You try and save your money, especially for men. It's still expected that men pay on dates. But you got to put that extra money into a business. I actually remember back in the day, I told a woman that she want to go some expensive stuff. I said, my extra money going into business. You want to hang out with me or what? And, she chose hanging out with me. Yeah, good memory about her. Anyway, seriously, it's just they know what you're going through. They can relate. They can relate. They can share the stories of everybody telling them to get a steady job or something, So, on several levels, it could be a formal thing, which is powerful in itself. I guess I should need to do a video on that. Or an informal, it's fellow travelers. They understand what you're going through. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I want y'all to just network. All y'all business owners network, okay, as best as possible. All right? So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Let's go make that money.